AB in Bev, irregular SAB,
Okay.
and ABV, okay, alcohol content. So the name of the company is AB in Bev, okay. But ABV,
no one knew that, dude.
Everybody, nobody knows that, brother. You know you're telling us on. Welcome to Hops and Barrels, your soon-to-be #1 alcohol review channel. And today we will be reviewing or taking a look at Carrol BOYES' Cabernet Sauvignon 2018. And as always, you know it is always a whole lot better to enjoy a glass of wine or alcohol with family or friends. And today I have Onela.
Hi,
Onela, please introduce yourself to the people.
Alright, my name is Onela.
What do you do? Where are you from? Where can they follow you?
Alright, I live in Midrand. I'm a vocalist. You can follow me at Miss Onela on Instagram.
Follow her, Miss Onela 1. So, Miss Onela 1. Thank you for being my guest today.
It is a pleasure.
As we review or we take a look at Carrol BOYES' Cabernet Sauvignon Sketchbook 2018.
Thank you for revealing finally. So at least it's a dry wine, dry red.
Okay, so
and that's my favorite.
Every single guest that I invite on the show, I invite based on their taste in alcohol, and Onela likes the wines and she likes the dry wines. So this is a dry red wine.
I look forward to it.
Did I do good?
Yes.
I did
amazing.
well. I did well. If you haven't been here, actually, before we begin, if you haven't been here before, you already know you are here or you clicked on this video because you enjoy alcohol. You enjoy wine, you enjoy beer, you enjoy cider, you enjoy whiskey, you enjoy spirits. If you do not drink alcohol, click on this video right now. We'll wait. Okay, so as it stands, everybody that is on this video now drinks alcohol. We are alcohol enthusiasts.
Yes, we
Not
are.
an alcohol enthusiast, but we are alcohol enthusiasts. Are you sanitizing?
Yes, I am.
What was the need for you to sanitize?
Because
What happened in the period of time that I was busy talking? She decided that she wanted to sanitize.
We are conscious people. I don't think it's a problem.
We are conscious people.
Yes.
Alright guys, and now we are entering into the first segment. Now what's going to happen is the general idea is we are going to try and give this wine a rating out of 10 by the end that we're done. We're going to be looking at the general characteristics, the size, the ABV, the container itself. We're going to be looking at some of the history, the boring stuff. But in the end, we're going to try and give you a rating out of 10. Onel's going to give you her rating. I'm going to give you my rating. And then by the end, hopefully you will decide whether you want to go out and buy this wine for yourself. So firstly, if you look at the bottle itself, if you haven't seen it already, this is a beautiful ass bottle. This is 750 mils of Cabernet Sauvignon. What do you think?
I think it's beautiful. I think I'd love that. I'd probably reuse it in a way somehow in my bedroom. It's very cute.
How you reuse it in your
I
bedroom?
don't know. I'd probably mount my bedside table lamp to it. Or somehow.
How you gonna mount a
I don't
table
know, I'm
lamp?
creative, okay? Don't
How you gonna mount
I'll
a
just
table
figure
lamp
it
to
out.
this
I'll
building?
do something. I think I'd be able to do something. I wouldn't want to just throw it away. It's too beautiful.
It's too and if you didn't know, she also makes plates, she makes cutlery, she makes all these funny things, man. You'd expect it to be expensive, but you're actually getting 13.5% alcohol inside How much is this thing?
I don't think you should tell them yet what the price is because I think we need to taste it first and then we'll see whether we're correct because it looks very pretty.
So you want to taste before you tell them the price?
Taste will tell whether it is a good or semi or whatever wine. I don't know.
So for the first time in the series itself, we are going to actually do the taste test before we tell you the price. So based on the taste test, Ornella will decide how much she feels this wine should cost.
Yes.
And then from there, we will tell you how much we think it costs, and then we'll let you know.
Yes, I think we should do that.
Okay. All right, guys, and now we are into the second segment of the show where we do the actual taste test. So I'm sure this is, for many of my guests, the one segment of the show they're actually looking forward to.
Yes, it is.
I'm sure you're tired of talking about the history and talking about the size of the container. So we are going to open the wine. Let me, don't worry if I start again.
All right.
Yeah, don't judge.
10.
Wait, don't count that. Okay, we are here, man. We are here. This is not going to be like the gin episode, guys. I know what I'm doing with the wine. Okay. Let me just hold this down.
That looks like a bowl, so. Okay.
It looks like a what?
A bowl.
A bowl?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it does. It does.
Doesn't it?
And the fact that it's going up. Oh, wait a minute. Doing it. Okay, guys. I know what I'm doing. I am opening the wines. The wines. It is tightened. Okay, it is in there. And then if we press down, the cork is coming out. Don't worry. I'm with you. I'm with you. And there we go. You just want the wine. Put this to the side, and then I'm going to pour. So, by the way, if you don't know, apparently there is a science to drinking wine. You don't just fill your glass over half. So, how much do you, just say when. Just say when. Let me put it, just say when you want me to stop for you.
I'll just say stop, brother.
Yes, just say stop.
Stop. Because we're
It's
gonna
not really?
taste. Yes, because we're gonna taste first.
Okay, and then I will, on my side, say the same thing. I will say stop. So I will make sure that I am not pouring too much into my glass. You need to make sure that you pour a normal, regular human-sized amount, so that you do not just you're not just pouring. You're not just pouring.
She's crazy.
You're not just pouring just because. Okay, stop. I feel like okay. This is. I feel like this is enough. This looks like enough. This looks like enough. I feel like we are matching. Yes, we are matching. We should take a few.
About blackcurrant.
Yes, there is a note. There are notes of blackcurrant aroma in this bouquet.
Yeah, smells very berry-y.
Does it?
Berry-y.
Berry-y. Well, you're the one that's gonna have to tell me here because.
Taste test.
Taste test. All right, let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Taste test.
So
What do you think? It tastes real
very
goddamn good to me, man.
very tingly,
Tingly.
I feel.
Okay. What else are you getting? You guys should be listening to Ornella in this episode because at this point, I am just drinking wine. This just tastes like wine to me.
Yeah, it is. It's I do taste the blackcurrant that you're referring to.
Really? How does blackcurrant taste, man?
Well, it's part of the berry family, I would say.
Yeah.
So you do have those notes. My favorite kind of wine is a Merlot.
Okay, you did tell me that you like a Merlot.
And the strongest on the palate, I feel, of the dry red wines, I would say a Pinotage.
Yeah, that is. Pinotages are normally they're bordering on harsh.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're very harsh to the palate. I
Yeah.
don't know I experienced this, but then my palate has tasted quite a few things. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have.
Okay.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Do not drink it the way I'm drinking it. Please drink it the way Onella's drinking it. You need to fill your cup to a regular level. Because
I'm thirsty.
Yes, you are thirsty, but if people were to watch this video and try and decipher who is thirsty between the both of us, I think I would win.
Yeah.
Yes. So do not fill your cup up to this point, please.
Wine just makes you feel so warm and fuzzy.
It really does. It really does. It makes you feel warm and fuzzy. It makes you feel sophisticated.
I'm so surprised when I hear people don't like wine or they don't prefer it. Because there are just days that you need to have some wine. It makes you feel warm and fuzzy.
After a hard day at the office.
Yes, it relaxes you.
You can unwind, you can tangle yourself. You're just there.
You get rid of many grudges, eh? A glass of wine makes you forgive a lot of sins.
It makes you forgive. It makes you forgive a whole lot of sins.
A whole lot of sins.
Cheers
to, what's her name again?
Carrol Boyes.
Carrol Boyes.
Carrol Boyes, thank you for the beautiful Cabernet Sauvignon.
I would have guessed this wine's price to be around 100. Maybe not even 100. Maybe 99 rand.
99
I
rand.
put it there honestly. I think it's very smooth. It's sophisticated. You can tell that she's got interest in what she does. She just didn't put it out there,
Yeah.
Just grapes. It's not just.
It's not just grapes.
It isn't just, so yeah.
So Onella thinks that this wine is below 100 rand.
99 rand.
99 rand to be precise. So, at the point of time that I bought this wine, which by the way you can find on Takealot, if you search Carrol Boyes Cabernet Sauvignon 2018, you will find this wine for exactly 220 rand.
And that explains also, the art.
Yes, I feel like we're paying for the art.
I
feel like the wine is 99 rand and this little picture of this
99
woman.
99 rand for me is a good bottle of wine because I generally have wines, a good red wine, probably around 48 rand.
That's the best price.
Yes.
That's the
That's the kind of wine I take.
That is the kind of
so
wine.
99 is a little expensive for me, but it's good. I can taste why it is 99 and I can certainly see with how she's decorated,
Yeah.
the bottle. I can tell that
you can understand why the price went up.
It makes sense.
But you know that a good bottle of wine does not need to go up to 220.
No, it does not.
It does not.
It does not. But then it's creativity.
It is. It really is. It really is.
Yeah, intellectual intelligence. It's what she's good at. And she's placing it there. She's experienced, making us experience the ambiance of a good bottle of wine and the feeling that goes along with such an experience.
And it really is a beautiful bottle of wine.
And wine is always an experience for me.
So at the moment, we are literally having this wine literally straight from the bottle, so we didn't have time to aerate it. So we're having it. So imagine, we're having it straight from the bottle like savages, and it still tastes absolutely delicious.
Good wine. Cheers.
Good wine. Cheers. So if you are still wondering on what to pair this kind of wine with, you're looking at a dry red wine. So majority of the time you would be looking at, surprisingly, if you're going out to eat, let's say you're going out to date night, dry red wines would normally pair with a whole lot of red meat. So if you're looking at date night, looking at Cabernet Sauvignons, you're looking at red meat. Some lamb, you're looking at probably some seafood, some smoked food specifically.
Delicious.
So if you're looking at tuna, you're looking at shrimp, you're looking at fish, anything that is smoked, anything that is fried, you would definitely enjoy a palate paired with some red Cabernet Sauvignon. Doesn't really matter which one it is.
I would also pair it with something creamy.
Desserts.
Potatoes. Dessert. No, even with the meat. You would have the wine, you would have the bold taste of the beef, and then you would have the potatoes, maybe in a salad, and some mayonnaise and the cream from that.
I like that.
With some chives. Oh my god.
Chives. So, after all this, Onela, we've had the wine, we have identified the various different characteristics. In terms of a rating, what would you give Carrol BOYES' Cabernet Sauvignon out of 10?
I would honestly put it at a 7.5.
A 7.5. That's been. If you guys have been watching, that's been the general consensus. A 7.5 on a lot of the beverages.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
7.5 has been the norm.
Yeah,
So why would you give it a 7.5?
Can I be honest?
Yes, be honest.
I'll be honest because I feel like I've had better wine. And I'm talking about when you're having wine and you feel the pit of your stomach heat up, and that makes you so happy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about falling into someone's arms.
Wow! Falling into the arms.
That's what wine does when it's really good.
Yes.
When it's really, really good.
Especially when it is light and brown and its name starts with the A and ends with a T. AKA Adel Pratt. You know, Dusty Hoff. You know.
That was some good wine. Thank you, Carrol.
That is,
I do feel a little warm and fuzzy.
A little warm and fuzzy. So you would say that you would fall into somebody's arms after this?
Yes, if it were a different kind of wine.
Okay. So, unfortunately, guys, Carrol BOYES gets a 7.5, but Carrol BOYES does not get a fall into somebody's arms rating. I think from my side as well, you gave it a 7.5. I can definitely agree, but I think I would give it a 7, not a 7.5. I love the packaging. I love this little artwork. I love the taste. I love the mouthfeel. It's absolutely great. But I don't think it warrants a 0.5.
I feel like, it's also not as warm and full. I feel like it lacks somewhere. Like the walls are not permeable.
Yeah.
Like you do taste it, but it doesn't infiltrate. Like
it
there's
doesn't really
something
get
missing.
through.
That boldness is missing from it.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to otherwise say it. We're not allowed to mention other wines.
We can.
Because there's First Lady. I need to remember who that person is. But the name of that wine is First Lady. Oh my gosh. Someone introduced me to it. 100 Rand bottle of wine. Delish.
Yeah. So please, by all means, go out, get yourself a bottle of Carrol BOYES' Cabernet Sauvignon 220. It's really not that much. Honestly speaking, like 220 Come on. You can. You know that you want to. Sure, it's 750 milliliters, but the possibilities are endless with this wine.
And guys, because what we're currently dealing with, we're not traveling anywhere. So you can just spoil yourself.
Spoil yourself, man. You've saved enough.
Try it out. Yeah.
Try it out, guys. So, 7.5 from Anela, a 7 from me. At the end of the day, it's all up to you. Make sure that you go out, get yourself a bottle of Carrol BOYES' Cabernet Sauvignon. And please remember, it's not just about drinking responsibly, but it's about living responsibly. Until the next review, see you next time.